Just another day as I head out the door for my classes. It's never going to be another day. Oh, good morning, Anne. Sally, good morning. On your way to class as well? Looks like Sally left just before I did. I jog a bit to catch up with her as we make our way towards campus. Actually, I've got to get down to the farming garden. My boss wants me to get some serious weeding done and I don't want to be there all day. You work in a garden. This doesn't surprise me. Oh yeah, you work there, don't you? How'd you land that job? My dad runs a vegetable farm. It seems like a pretty natural way to make some money aside from my scholarships. I actually started there over the summer. Helped me make some moving in money. That does make a lot of sense. How hard is that job to do? It sounds like a lot of fun. It really doesn't. Well, like, saying that, this isn't anti-Sally or anti-gardening or anti-hippie thing. I have terrible knees. My knees are shocking for someone who's only 20 years old. So I think if I just spent the whole day on my knees, no, not doing what you're thinking, ripping out weeds, it'd kill me and my back would just die. Bad thought, bad thought. Well, it's a pretty active job. There's a lot of running around and hard labour to be done. I've got a day of weeding ahead of me, for instance, and that's not easy at all. Get used to running around and keeping yourself in shape. We can teach you how to garden properly, but if you don't have the stamina to keep up, you'll never get a job there. Well, I can certainly try to be active. You've already got a job, Anne. We work at the cafeteria, remember? We are, we're a stereotypical student. We're not going to go hippie. There you go. It might not seem related, but the football team needs a water person. It'll definitely get you up on your feet keeping up with those guys. And the thing is, our farm doesn't have a good automatic irrigation system, so you'll probably find yourself running around the farm, watering the plants like you would the football players. Right. You couldn't just say, I don't know, practice on the garden? I mean, you're only hosing, you're only walking... I assume you're fucking with a hose. You don't go around with a watering can, do you? Ugh, what a horrible thought. I might see how that's a pain. That sounds like a lot of fun. I may look into it. Definitely should. We've almost made it to the main buildings. I'm just about to ask where Sally and I will split up when I noticed that we were right in front of the campus cafe. Speaking of work, isn't this where Isabella works? We both look inside the window to see Isabella shuffling around the relatively busy cafe, one plate in her hand. Just as we're looking in through, she looks out. As soon as she spots us, she beams and waves us over with her free hand. Sally waves back and starts to walk towards the door. They get on. I'm always expecting no one to get on, and it just turns out that no one likes Dominic. Yeah, who knew? Isabella walks the plate over and puts it down in front of a large man in a jersey. A jersey? A jumper. Right, gotcha. Looks like Chad is here too. Who the fuck is Chad? What a coincidence when we were just talking about the football team. Wait, is Chad the hey, I'll be back guy? I don't even remember the accent I did for him. It probably wasn't Austrian. Hey Anne, you coming? Sally's already at the door looking back at me. I look at my watch quietly. I might have time to make it to class if I keep the conversation short. I don't know if I want to risk it though. Oh, it's fucking rude not to. Jesus. Clement. No, I came here to make friends and that's when I get it. Yeah, you don't have to remind myself after every time. Again, that's completely not the angle I'm going for. Whatever. I'm coming. Morning, Isabella. Oh, yep, that's definitely Chad. It's, hi, I have some big muscles. If you want some, eat carrots. I think that's what you do anyway. Morning, ladies. Have a seat. I'll be with you in a second. Okay, thank you. There are enough people here that only one of the tables available is over next to Chad. We take a seat and Sally leans over to introduce herself. Hi there, you must be Chad? Yeah, that's me. And who are you two pretty ladies? Where is Isabella? This is going to be ridiculous to keep up. We're Isabella's roommates. I'm Sally. Anne. Oh wow, I'm already blushing. Chad's looking over at us like he's trying to memorize us for a test later. I quickly look over at the menu board, wondering if there's anything good to drink. Pleasure to meet you. Isabella's mentioned you guys. What she said? What she said? Oh, Isabella's mentioned you. It just fucks off. Like, no, you're not worth my time. Sally nods happily and then sits down facing me. She suddenly points at Chad and then rolls her eyes. I can't help but giggle a little. Let me get you some breakfast or something, Anne. We haven't had much of a chance to hang out yet. Well, we got pissed and you made me kiss Dominic, other than that. Oh, that's okay. I had breakfast earlier. I'm not really hungry. What can I get for you girls? I'll have a soy latte. Let's not go there. What about you, Anne? Can I get an Americano? An Americano. Is that, like, the fucking... I don't even know what you call it. Basically, they've just fallen that low, have they? They've drooped to that kind of small height. Americano. Not just an America... Oh, whatever. Coming right up. Seriously, let me get you something. I saw your idea of breakfast. 1 cup of yogurt. What, were you watching me? Maybe it's silly to be self-conscious about your eating habits, but there you go. Oh, please, I saw you eating on my way. Am I wrong? Well, no, not really. Still, it's enough for me in the morning. I hate people that say that. It always means they're just trying to lose weight and justify it by saying, oh no, this is what normal people do. No, it's not. Food is for eating and enjoying, not for, oh, well, I'll eat a little bit. And also, now that we're at it, people who post their photos of, like, food on Instagram, just go die. Good? Have you gone? Good. No way is that enough. You've got to keep your strength up. Are you on a diet or something? No, not really. I just like to watch what I'm eating, I guess. Trust me, you've got nothing to worry about, and you're doing fine. I'll second that. I've been checking you out, and I'd say you're a great... Wow, what a fucking weird thing to say. And I'd say you're a grade A fine cut. You look damn good, girl. I can't help but blush at the idea that this guy has been checking me out. Blush? He was staring you down. Whatever. Oh, is that so? She's a grade A, then what am I? Oh no, Isabella heard that. She puts her coffees down on our table hard. Oh, you're fine, and it's this meathead who's in trouble. Are they dating? Chad is sitting there looking defiantly at Isabella like he's done nothing wrong. Isabella looks like she's going to give him flay him alive. Sally looks like she wants nothing to do with this. Yeah, just fucks off. Chad does deserve some trouble. He's been acting creepy since we got in. Then again, I don't want Isabella to get in trouble for yelling at a customer, even if the customer is her boyfriend. Oh, okay, so she is dating him. Wow. I imagine that guy has the smallest penis in the world. Well, they say I don't even have a penis. Oh, well, swings and roundabouts. Maybe I should change this up so that they don't argue, or maybe I should do the yelling so she doesn't have to. Compliment Isabella, scold Chad. Alright then, come on then. Scolding Chad's a terrible idea, considering he hasn't done that much wrong for a meathead. I definitely don't want a scene, regardless if you start it. Time to change gears. I haven't really got to see you working in that outfit much, Isabella. It looks good on you. Isabella rolls her eyes at Chad, who just chuckles at it before going back to his own meal. Thanks, Anne. I actually made some modifications to it on the sly. On the sly or on the fly? No, it's definitely on the sly. Don't tell my boss, okay? She winks at me as she goes back to working at the counter. So, how are classes going, Anne? Well, terribly. So far, I've skipped every sort of class to play an event. Say, I don't know, now. Pretty good, actually. I think I've got a good handle on the course load. How about you? Well, I've got a few sociology classes this quarter, and it's kind of getting to me. Do you need any help studying? I'd be glad to go over stuff with you. I don't really know a lot about the subject, though. Oh, good. I'll just sit there and ask questions. Oh, I'd appreciate that. If I really get stuck, I'll let you know. Sally and I continue to discuss our classes for a while, going over varying studying techniques. Luckily, Chad leaves us alone for the rest of the conversation. Isabella even drops by a few times to check up on us and join in when she can, though it's obvious she's not great at studying. Well, not when she's doing guys like that. She's got all of her effort to try and actually make sex decent. I watch Isabella as she goes about her duties, making sure she's still not mad. I can tell where she's made the alterations to her uniform. It definitely makes it a lot more risque. Yeah, of course it does. You shouldn't even have to look to see that. At one point, she starts cleaning off the table across from me, and I can't help but notice that her skirt almost comes up to her butt when she leans forward like that. Maybe if I was as toned as her and had such nice legs, I wouldn't mind showing off my body like that either. Did you need something, Anne? Oh no, I must have been staring. She's coming over. Careful you don't go blind staring too long, hon. So by modifications, I think she means that, oh yeah, I've cut the skirt off a little bit. Has she? Or is there a red lining? No, that's definitely cut. You can tell because there are red linings here. Sour. I feel the heat in my cheeks as Isabella winks at me and walks away. She swishes around the corner, making her skirt flare up, giving me another view. I can hear Chad choke on his drink for a moment. What did she say? What? Oh, nothing. Sally arches an eyebrow at me, but lets it go as we gather up our coffee and head out the door. Thank fuck, because I thought Chad was going to say something. Thanks for hanging out with me, Anne. We should do it more often. Definitely, thanks for the coffee. Yeah, even though the event I thought would be something to do with you and it turned out not to be. We smile and wave goodbye to each other as we go our own way. I'll admit I'm a little distracted thinking about what Isabella did, but I don't think she was that upset with me. She winked and swished. She definitely wasn't. I don't really have time to think about it, though. It's time for class and I need to concentrate. Yep, I'm just turning up late as per ever. So, alright, okay, I thought we were in the classroom. She was just like, and just sleeping. But turns out we had a nap. Okay. Again, I think we're going to end up with a lot of money. Because, yeah, I am going to have to see. So we've got $185 at the moment, and we're going to have $195 at the end of the week. Then I need to see if the money goes up. Because if so, we might just want to drop one of the jobs. It's nice to get the place for myself once in a while. The house is quiet enough. Dominic is at a housing authority meeting that should take up most of the night. Isabella's out with Chad. Rakesh wandered out of the door earlier in the evening, wearing all black and holding a paint roller. I have no idea what he's up to, and I don't think I want to know. Sally's at a sit-in on campus, protesting some guy's illegal imprisonment. See, she is one of those people. The kind of person that thinks that, let's say, taking over an oil rig and preventing loads of people from doing their job and essentially hijacking it is perfectly okay. But again, let's not get into personal views, shall we? I didn't ask too many questions about him. Sally tends to rant. Just another note. I know I didn't say anything more. Perfectly fine if you want to protest about whatever it is you want to do. It's not okay to go hijacking shit and then find, they want to arrest me? Why? No, you're not a prisoner of sodding war. You're not a prisoner of justice. You're just a twat. Right, at any rate, the house is mine for the night. I've got a bit of studying to do, but once I'm done, it'll be nice to use the big communal TV to watch whatever I want. A nice sappy movie or something. Someone's going to interrupt you. Who haven't we accounted for? Max. Because Rakesh came in with a black paint roller, Dominic's at a housing meeting, Isabella's shagging the 1-inch penis of Chad, and who was the other one? There is, oh yeah, Sally's the sit-in hippie thing. I grab a stack of the house's DVDs and look them over on my way to the kitchen. Grab a light snack from my study period and figure out what I want to watch. Oof. Yeah, Max. I thought so. Well, sorry, Anne, didn't see you were there. You okay? I can't believe I just ran into Max. Wait, Max? Isabella, Dominic, Rakesh, Sally? Oh my god, I forgot about Max. No, you didn't. Well, I didn't, but you're stupider. Oh, jeez. I didn't know you were still here. Yeah, hey, I thought I had the place to myself too. Well, thank God he's not naked, boner in hand. I guess it's only... it's just you and me then. Yeah. First I forget about Max, and then I run into him. Sheesh, I'm so embarrassed. I was going to study in my room for a bit, but then maybe we should hang out, eat dinner or something? This was just kind of a snack. I'd feel terrible if you'd thought I'd forgotten all about him. You did just say, I think, but whatever. Sure, sounds like fun. This is a little awkward. We didn't get off to the best start. Okay, see you back down here in an hour or so. Hopefully when we get back together it won't be so bad. Do I want to scene with Max? No, I don't. I'm gonna fucking study. As I study, it hits me that I'm offering to hang out alone with the house's most notorious male flirt. I wonder if he took this to mean something more. I wonder if I took it to mean something more. Oh, this is terrible. I don't know what he expects to happen or what I expect to happen. Is this a date of some kind? Oh no. No, don't be ridiculous, Anne. Maybe I'm building it up too much in my head, but it's weighing pretty heavy on me. No, I can't do it. It would just be too awkward. I head over to Max's room. I've got the perfect excuse prepared. I have to do more studying. It's true. Wow. Like, perfect example. Perfect. Perfect example, perfect excuse. I've got to study. Look, that's up there with, sorry, I've got to wash my hair. It's true, technically. Plus, I can always find more studying to do. I stand outside of Max's room, hemming and hawing for 3 or 4 minutes before I finally hear a soft snore from inside. Pushing open the door, I look inside to see Max lay down in his bed. He's got his guitar in one hand as he sprawls out there. He must have fallen asleep pretty soundly. It wouldn't be right to disturb him, especially not just so he could stand around being awkward at each other for an hour. Oh, so I did choose the right choice. Who the fuck has fallen asleep? Bastard. It's probably for the best. I head back to my room and, as it turns out, actually get some more studying done before I also head to bed for the night. That's a much better way. Ah, my eyes, I've studied too much. What? Sure, whatever. I'm wall climbing with Max and Isabella. Oh, no, okay, I'm going to the pub with Isabella, but somehow wall climbing. Right. I feel we could drop... Holy shit, no, we're $145. Alright, we might want to drop one of them. One of the relaxations, because that's a lot of money to lose. That or last week we genuinely did get money from Max, they just didn't tell us about it. Okay, so this is spontaneous, and this is active. We need more active. So what can we actually do? Like, the only way to save money just appears to be sleeping early. Relax wall climbing. I wish you could do pretty much everything any day. Or can I? And there's just a way I'm not seeing it. No, there's no arrows, there's no nothing. Oh, well, we'll just keep losing money at one hell of a rate. YOLO. My energy is really high as well, so you might just want to roll in bed, roll in bed, roll in bed. This here seems rather out of place. I see why it's out of place. So data entry is, rational. I feel like none of these are going to help us at all. No, they're not. Alright, let's just take this time out and study a little bit. See, that way, it kind of alternates kind of nicely. Bam, 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 and then bam. Yeah, it's almost patterned, if you will. Like, God, I wish you could do like more pub and more wall climbing. What? Does it not let you do it if you don't have enough money for wall climbing or pubs? Or no, fuck no. So this week I'm spending 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, and then getting some money back. Alright, we shouldn't have to worry about that too much. If there was an active job, that would be brilliant. In fact, there must be. Is that the gardening one? Can we do that at some point? Hang on, let's try and click on everything else we can do. Football water boy. Active. Alright, we might just want to change 2 of these to active for now. Just to try and bump it up a little bit. Or did we... Oh no, we need 150 spontaneous and 100 active, didn't we? Yep, that'll be fine. Hopefully. Can't believe you never learned that before. Yeah, glorious, glorious, glorious. It's nice sometimes just to relax in the common room with a book. Sally's here reading too. Don't mind me, ladies. Got to get some stuff out of my van. I'll just be back and forth a couple of times. Yeah, we're just going to ignore you anyway. No problem. He seems to have also forgotten about the last time. Sally looks out after him as he goes to the van. I can't help but wonder about it too. So, have you ever heard his band? No, not his actual band. Yeah, me neither. Hey, we should see if we can go along. No. No. Oh, God, that sounds like a terrible idea.